Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's gonna be a good one. All that and more coming up next.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And finally, Brock, we can say it. Football is back. Oh, look at that. We didn't even practice that. Wins and losses don't quite count just yet, partner. But for a lot of people, us included, we are just happy to see games being played once again.
Yeah, it's been a long wait for fans of the sport. It's one thing to have a draft and OTAs. It's another to actually start hitting one another. And I know for these guys on the field, they can't wait to hit somebody else. And it's also the time to fight for roster spots and start shaping your roster for week number 1.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're off on EA Sports. Darius Davis to return it. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. They'll be led out by the 5th-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
True story. First time I saw Justin Herbert at a Pac-12 Media Days, I thought, that can't be Justin Herbert. That guy looks like a defensive lineman. He is massive. But then you watch him play and you realize he's one of those 6'5", 6'6" guys that's the athlete of a 6'2". The way that he moves so effortlessly, the way that rocket arm can throw the ball all over the field. Been hyper productive statistically. Kind of like that Fouts guy that wore the lightning bolt before him. On any given Sunday, this guy can put on a show.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Set.
Herbert from the gun. Gets this to McConkey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
5-9. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Let's go. Set.
Herbert on 1st down. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on him.
380.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Crowd right. Set. Go.
Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
On the ground, it's Edwards again. He's contained at the line for no gain. Tackle made by Jaron Reed. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
Baylor tight. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Got a man, Palmer has it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
21. Set. Hey, Ray. Set.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Orange.
Tight end going in motion here.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone. This is reeled in by Edwards. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Edwards. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. The back grabs it. Touchdown! Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. They'll be led out by the 12th-year pro from West Virginia, Geno Smith.
When Geno Smith won Comeback Player of the Year, it was really hard to find another comp. You know, the NFL, we love to always compare and contrast guys from different eras or project them moving forward. But there just were not many stories like Geno Smith, who just waited and persevered a decade in the NFL before he flourished. But what came to life finally was just the arm strength,
Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races! And that is a touchdown! These guys finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, their touchdown! Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Myers gets the point after to go. And these guys start off well to tie things 7-7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, it's Jalen Reagor. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running behind center with Edwards. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Johnston brings it in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Herbert now off the play fake. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Hey, Kappa. 21. 59, 59. Ready.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. This into the hands of Will Dissly. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Set.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Set. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Sticking with Edwards here. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Completed here to Johnston. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Hey, go Lion, 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 Lion. Set.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. This ball's cut by Palmer. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Time to begin the 2nd quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. And he's into the red zone on that run, down to the 18. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Oh, I love this. Giving it to the big guy on 3rd and short. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And that gives them the first.
So many offenses will script, Kate, their first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue to push for the goal line.
And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Now a give to Edwards, running left. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Roll. Let's go now.
Edwards has the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. After they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And look at this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Play action here with Howell. Bobo with the grab. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well. Now Howell off to play action. Throwing this back in the end zone. We put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up second down. Lone back gets the handoff. He'll cobble together a yard there. That's Denzel Perryman in on a stop. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. And the shotgun, Howell completes beyond the marker. And he will take this in. Touchdown! That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say, it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys tie things up at 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Rager with the return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The home teams and Gus Edwards headed back out on offense. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
19 tight.
First throw for the backup now. Completed to Hurst. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We're at the 2-minute warning of a high-scoring game so far. My goodness. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to throw. Here's Heineke. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Let's go now. 18, rock, 70 rings, 70 rings, 19, Lion.
Here's Heineke. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. It's fielded at the 14. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And they're going to be backed up deep in their own territory to begin this one. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Howell out of the shotgun. Dump off caught by his back. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you just kind of wait. Well, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And it's a nice gain up to the 19-yard line. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So 4th down, and a big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Ball taken in at the 36. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 58 yards on the punt there. And they'll only have time for 1 play before halftime. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Buffalo 18.
Back to throw it. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So we've reached the half of this preseason opener, as we'll kick you over now to Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. Coach, take it away.
All right, Kay, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. They're out and set, first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopped that time by Marcus May. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down. Powell from the gun. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? If it shows the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive, first and 10.
Let's go. 7 Pirates, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Check go.
Heineke now. Connects with his back, Kimani Vidal. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
To throw, Heineke. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5.
79 Bronco. Ready.
From the 41. He's got the hook up to Vidal.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
60 Maverick. Ready.
Shotgun now on third down. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll throw it again. Finding Hurst. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here's Edwards. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Offside, defense.
And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a first down, so they're going to happily let it stand. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Man in motion here.
Go.
Throwing now, Heineke. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Second and 3 now. They'll try the right side with Edwards. And he'll go down here at the 16. That one gains 7. And they're going to have a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Here we go, here we go. Check go.
Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Edwards runs it in for the touchdown. These guys grab the lead on their first series of the half. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Here comes their offense out again. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. First and 10 now from the 30. Rush coming for Howell. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This one will be intercepted. Marcus May has it. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Heineke to throw. This is reeled in by Edwards. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up first down. Throwing now off play action. Escapes out to the left. Able to get it to Edwards.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
2nd and 8. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Heineke. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Now this is out of bounds, and what a beauty. He coffin cornered it well. They're going to mark it at the 2-yard line. Now this offense getting set to work here. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10. Play action here with Howell. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Another try following the sack. That's complete. Here's Brown. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Elijah Molden. Now following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. Oh, and the rush is too much. He's taken down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Punt team on the field. Michael Dixon will kick it away. Broke through the tackle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt goes 63 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Edwards got it. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's still just a 1-score game as we resume play in the 4th.
Ready up.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
19 tight. 19. Come on. Come on. Set. Warriors 17. Set go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. They'll send out the punting unit. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. His work begins at the 31. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. The offense headed back to the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. The shotgun. Howell. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. the shotgun. Completes beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's a give up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, they'll run. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Now Howell off to play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. He'll throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Handoff now from the gun. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Dump off caught by his back. And in for the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Rager with the return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense getting all set for this series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Play action on first down. He's throwing deep to the left side. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He's back to throw. He's got the hook up to Vidal. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Less than a yard needed here on fourth.
Let's go. Hey, check that. Hurt. Check go.
Now Edwards. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys pushing to get within range for a game winner. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Tag. Tackle 80.
Going to the ground again on first. And this is a nice gain. It stopped at the 47. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
19 Lions. Hey. Hands the street.
Here he is to throw. This finds Shark complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Edwards on the carry. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Unlock Lion. Go.
A give to Edwards. And he's going to make it down to the 15-yard line. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
On the ground, it's Edwards again. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Ready. Set go.
Running behind center with Edwards. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So it's all coming down to a try from Cameron Dicker. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip shot to win them this game. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. A nice showing here from our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.